Hey guys, what's up? KF All-Star fans. This is Ron here once again with another KF All-Star tutorial video, and in this video we are going to talk about the epic quest. Well, there are lots of new players around, so I think we just need to cover up this epic quest part. So let's start about it. And another thing is, currently you are just going to get this dice, that is arcane dice in epic quest. So if you are farming for these dice, you can also use this epic quest, which is also awesome. So for some new players, epic quest stages will not be open. You need to unlock these stages. So once you unlock these stages, first you will be able to unlock this stage. This is chapter 1, chapter of envy, and here there are some recommended CPs, and you can see there is a total buff CP right here. So how did I get this buff CP and how to approach this epic quest? This is the reason of our video today. So when we enter the chapter, we can see there is a number of buffs on the right section of the screen. There are actually two type of buffs. The first one is stat buff, which is attack increase, defense increase, HP increase, and the second one is strategy buff, which is about chapter of envy, chapter of greed, chapter of wrath, and chapter of reunion. So what are these things? So let me explain this. The stat buffs, this is the most important thing that you need to focus on in the epic quests, because these are the buffs which will be applicable to your characters all over the epic quest. For example, you can see I have unlocked 3 stages, and there are 2 more stages in episode 0. There is also episode 1, but we are not going to talk about episode 1 today. We are just going to talk about episode 0. So as I said, there are total 5 chapters in episode 0, and whenever you will achieve these buffs will be applicable to your characters throughout all those 5 chapters. So this is very cool, and you need to increase these buffs as much as you can, and I'll show you soon that how to increase these buffs with the least amount of time and spending least amount of APs. And about the strategy buff that you can see here, these are the buffs about the individual chapters. Like for example, the first one, the chapter of envy, and we have 2211 buffs. That means these buffs will be applicable to only this chapter. This will not be applicable to the other chapters available here. So of course both of these buffs will be helpful for you, but increasing these stat buffs will be your primary goal. So, and let me show you how to increase these stat buffs. For this, you need to play the episode missions on a daily basis. When you go into the episode missions, you will see there are 3 sections, and there is a section called daily, and you see there are daily tasks that will allow you to get certain amount of these buffs. This is the attack buff, this is the defense buff, and this one is HP buff. So if you complete these missions every day, for example, you'll get 100 of the attack buffs for completing task 1, 100 defense buff for completing tasks 2, and 100 HP buff for completing task 3. And if we go here, there are certain things to keep in mind. For example, this character you are going to face will be a red character, so it will be wise for you to select a blue character. So and netmarble has made it really easy, and you can see this arrow over this character, this red arrow is showing that this character will be powerful. So we select a blue character for the red boss, and to get the maximum buff and bonuses we'll need to use certain characters. And if you go back to the screen, here are the characters that you can see will give you this buff, this bonus to get the buffs and other bonuses. So if you are using these characters in the battle, then you will get the most buffs. But you should also keep in mind that as a new player, you will also need to win the battle, and basically those bonus characters are not really strong. So what my personal plan is to keep a strong character as the main fighter and use these bonus characters as support fighters. Now how do you know that who are these bonus characters? You can see there is a certain R sign on those characters which is not present in any other sign. So these R sign characters will give you the bonuses, and you can select these two and form a team. And this is how you basically form a team to complete these daily missions. And if you complete each of these missions 2 times, and there are details in the task brief here, you need to finish these missions 2 times in order to get the buffs. So these buffs are basically available in all of the chapters. In chapter 2 you get the same daily missions for attack, defense and HP buffs. You'll get the same missions in chapter 3. If you see, I have completed already the attack buff today, and let me just collect this one. Here are the 100 attack bonus, and see here the attack stat increase. Our attack increase is now at level 70, and you can see here this one. This is the attack stat that I am increasing by playing those daily missions. So don't bother playing or repeating these missions here, because they will also give you attack buffs and stat buffs, but the number will be so low, and basically it will give you for example, let me show you. It will give you certain amount of buffs, but it will give you other helpful items such as capsules and dice, of course. And but if your primary goal is to enrich the stat buffs and proceed further with the epic mission, then my recommendation is to play the daily episode missions every day or whenever you can. But you don't have to worry and hurry about it, because these epic missions are open always, and you can actually start playing them at any point of time. It totally depends upon you. And usually I don't play these epic missions when there are certain events going on. For example, previously there was the 7 this collab, and I didn't waste rubies in this epic mission, because I can actually play these at any time. So that's basically about how you can farm the epic quest in KOF All-Star. I hope you have enjoyed the video, and don't hesitate to just give it a thumbs up or leave it a comment if you have any questions, or if you need any video on particular topic, just let me know and I'll try my best to give you the support, guys. Wish you all the best. Stay awesome, stay safe, and peace.